Hello, I'm Nelson Pereira from bnetTV. Welcome to the Mobile World Congress 2013 in Barcelona. And this is Dave Caputo from Sandvine. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Nelson, I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here.
Always great. I mean, I think this is the largest wireless conference in the world, and it's great to meet companies that are participating and making this industry a great industry to be part of. But not only that, but offer the current infrastructure that we have today, the support, and in the future, to be able to meet the demand of the wireless carriers. But more importantly, can you talk to us, for first-time viewers, what is your company's role in this industry and how they play in this ecosystem?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Sandvine's a networking equipment vendor exclusively focused on people delivering a consumer internet experience, so whether it's mobile or wired. But and when our equipment goes in the network, a few things generally happen. The quality of experience for the users goes up, the network is more secure, and the service provider increasingly has more new ways to generate revenue from their subscribers, what we call service creation.
So you pretty much sit in the middle between the provider and the users out there.
That's right. So our equipment, sometimes called DPI, Deep Packet Inspection, we look at every packet that traverses the internet. We can give you excellent reports, network analytics, business intelligence about what the subscribers are doing, so then you could tailor services to operate your network more efficiently, but also generate new revenue streams from them.
What about performance? Does it affect the performance of the streaming between the provider and the user?
This is great. Generally, when our equipment goes in, the quality of experience for the user goes up. So the network runs more efficiently. So we could look at traffic that is latency and jitter sensitive and prioritize that over traffic that isn't latency and jitter sensitive. And so where you're expecting good interactivity, you get good interactivity. It makes no difference to you or I whether we receive an email a half second one way or the other. But it makes all the difference in the world on the quality of a phone call, whether that next VoIP packet is right there when you expect it to be. And that's what Sandvine does.
So you're pretty much taking the current infrastructure that the providers have out there and making it better.
That's right. That's right. We like to take a very subscriber positive centric view that if we improve the quality of the experience for the subscribers, they're going to be more happy with their service provider, there'll be less churn, and they'll be happier to pay a premium over lower quality service providers out there.
That's a great explanation. And once more, if I was a provider or a company looking out to get your services, first I would like to know how many years you've been doing this and where you are in the world.
So Sandvine is located principally in Canada, but we do business in over 90 countries around the world. In fact, if you look at this map here, all the countries in green is where we're at, which is over 90 countries and 250 service providers around the world.
Wow, and how long have you guys been doing this?
We've been at it for about 11 years. We've been a real pioneer in this space, and we haven't changed our focus from day one. It's about improving the quality of experience for users and improving the business models for service providers.
You came at the right time, because really you come to think about it, it's around close to 10 to 11 years when the impact of data throughput in the mobile devices has started to push. And you guys came in right at the right time and to meet the demand of those providers.
Yeah, that's right. It was back in 2000, well, it was actually 2001, and the internet bubble had just burst. The telecom equipment bubble had just burst. But we all believed that broadband was going to become ubiquitous. It was certainly going to become much more common in the wired network, and now you're seeing it become ubiquitous on the mobile side. And so we've been able to stick with that focus all the way since 2001 of making the internet better and improving the business model for service providers.
And what brings you to Barcelona this year?
Well, Barcelona, this is the premier wireless show on the planet. It's incredible just in this booth here that we'll have back-to-back meetings the entire conference, and so nowhere is it more efficient to meet with so many important customers in such a small period of time, and so you can't miss up an opportunity to be at this show.
And what do you see the future of this industry and especially in this ecosystem, and what role do you see your company playing in it?
Well, right now there's some broken economics that are existing on the planet. Governments around the world are expecting billions of dollars in spectrum auctions for new bandwidth. network equipment vendors like Sandvine are expecting billions of dollars more to turn that spectrum into bandwidth, but nobody's really talking about who's going to pay for it. Well, the subscriber pays for it at the end of the day. It's pure economics. The customer has to pay for it at the end of the day. So unless we figure out new business models for service providers to generate more than that $40 a month or €40 a month for their plans, unless they're getting new services, either machine to machine or so many hours of video included in a service, there's just going to be no way of paying for that new spectrum and the equipment to turn that into bandwidth. And so Sandvine's going to be completely focused on figuring out new ways for service providers to generate new revenues from their subscribers that they're happy to pay for.
Well, Dave, thanks so much for explaining the role of your company. And I'm pretty sure a lot of providers out there will probably be knocking on your door very soon, because it is expensive to revamp their infrastructure. But more importantly, it's very expensive to provide the content to the users when they need it. And your solution seems to be the key solution to help them reach that next level.
Thanks, Nelson. Short of talking about my family, Sandvine's my favorite thing to talk about. Thanks for asking.
I do appreciate it. Thanks, Dave.
Take care.
And this is Nelson Pereira from bnetTV at the Mobile World Congress 2013 in Barcelona.